Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mel if you're new here. If you're not new, then hey. We're gonna be trying a bunch of new contacts, some other faves, and they're all gonna be in the beautiful brown color. And I decided to do a brown makeup tutorial with the most complimentary makeup for brown eyes that I personally have found. This is what I do when I want to make my brown eyes really pop. It's one of my favorite looks and it's kind of a staple in my makeup routine. So I hope that you enjoy the makeup tutorial. Here's a little preview of what you're going to see in terms of the lens colors that we're going to try. I have a lot of beautiful favorites and some new ones. And all of the lenses in this video are from one of my favorite places to get lenses online, lens.me. They have so many brands, literally endless brands, endless styles, endless colors. And if you're looking for brown contact lenses, they have some of the best options. If you're interested in shopping from lens.me, I have a discount code and it will save you 10% off site-wide. The code is Mallory, so you can use that at checkout to save you some money. Let's break it down and try these on. And if you are not interested in the makeup portion, go ahead and look at the description bar. I have timestamps down below, so you can just go ahead and click on the timestamp that says contact try on, and then it'll jump you ahead to that part of the video. But if you want to stay and see the makeup, then let's get into it. This really makes your brown eyes pop. Like, my eyes look like they're almost glowing. They have like such an intensity with that like brown hue poking through when I do this look because of that navy eyeliner. And that's my favorite part about this. I'm not someone who likes wearing colors in my makeup. I'm very neutral. That's just the type of makeup I like doing. But this is something that I do every time I really want to like stand out, but I want to wear my natural brown eyes. Or like what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna try some color contacts that are brown just to like spice it up and see how we can further enhance this look. So let's try a few of these on. I'm gonna start out with more of a subtle color that I know is just gonna make a very slight enhancement. This is Biscuit by Amara, and I only have them in this eye because, oh my god, I just opened my contacts and look at my sad contact, it's dry. I hate when this happens so much. I know that like sometimes I'll re-moisten it and it'll come back to life, but obviously I can't put that in right now, so you guys can just see the one. But this gives like a glow. It gives a few shades of a lighter brown than what my natural eye color is. Biscuit has a little bit more of a warmer tone, so it does have a reddish brown appearance on my eyes, but my eyes are also very warm brown, so this could depend on what your undertone is. I like wearing these a lot when I want to stand out just a little bit, but kind of just make it seem like I'm not wearing contacts. These are very natural looking and they just give a subtle bit of brightness to the eyes. So I'm going to try another one that's gorgeous, and this is from the new lenses that recently launched at lens.me. Okay, I'm going to put in the Onya lenses in Reset Brown. Okay, so this is Reset Brown in both eyes. Love the shade of these. You can see that it's a lot more neutral than the last ones that I tried, but they still have a beautiful rich brown color. What I do notice about the Onya collection is they have some detailing in the lenses that kind of mimics like an iris-like pattern. Some people may like this or some people may not, but for me personally, I feel like in this shade, it's subtle enough that I actually do enjoy it. And this is such a pretty color. These would definitely turn hazel on somebody who has deeper eyes or a deeper skin tone. I have a couple packs of these and I'm going through them quickly because daily lenses are just so comfortable. Okay, so I have two others that I'm really excited to try. I've been getting a lot of recommendations for Amara Shakerato. This is how Shakerato looks on my finger. Okay, these are pretty. These are not what I expected. They're almost undetectable. These basically are just giving more of a strong limbal ring and a subtle highlight to my eyes. These are really almost undetectable. See how they just give a limbal ring and just a highlight of a slightly lighter brown? From what I can see, I think the color is meant to be more on the sheer kind of transparent side. It's not really a bold or opaque intense color. I'm curious how these would look on someone with darker eyes. I feel like I have seen Fonz's review on them and I think his eyes might be darker than mine and they looked a little bit more bold. I don't know if it's because of my eye color or maybe the undertones in my eyes, but what I do know is I love these. These are so gorgeous. Let's try on the next one. These are the dye lenses. The box is really cute. I think you're supposed to go like this. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. So these are new. These are the shade Nola. So I think this is like a new line of Bella lenses. This is kind of giving like an olive shade on me, honestly. I don't know if it's because of the undertones of my eye or what, but on the model they definitely looked more like a desert sand kind of color. These do feel a bit enlarging. On the box, actually, I'm looking, it's 14.5 diameter, which is a little large for my liking, but they look gorgeous, so I think I'm gonna look past that. I love how this limbal ring looks. It's kind of like feathered in. These are still a bolder lens, even though they're more of like a natural looking color, but because of the enlarging effect and just the overall construction of the detailing, I think I would want to wear these when I have at least a little makeup on. I do like these. I will say that the overall construction of these lenses is pretty. It's a little bit more artificial looking than I usually go for, but I think it's really, really pretty nonetheless. The color of these and just the way that they look in general is really pretty, but I don't feel like it flatters the navy kind of tone in my makeup as much as the brown shades did. Okay, I have one more to try that I got from Anesthesia. Okay, we're gonna try this shade, which I was actually really excited to try. It's called Apricot. It's called Apricot. Here's one in. Let's see how they look. So funny how you can buy a contact and think it's going to be a certain color, and then when you put it in, it's completely different. This one, for example, is pretty much gray. It does not look like the neutral brown color that I thought it was going to be. These are a pretty cool toned shade, but they are definitely not brown. They are more of a neutral, subtle gray on me at least. Okay, I had to look again on the website and double check if I'm tripping, because does that not look brown to y'all? Like, that is definitely a brown kind of hazel contact lens with some gray undertone. That's definitely not the shade that I was expecting. Pretty nonetheless. Not my favorite construction from Anesthesia though. I feel like I've definitely gotten other lenses like LA Mocha or Castano that have a much better pupil. So that's it for my little contact haul. We did some brown lenses. Some turned out not to be brown, which was really surprising, but that's why we try them on this channel. That's why I do the work, so that you guys can find the lenses that you love and not have to spend your money on something that you don't want, because things are expensive these days. I'd love to know if you found this helpful and if you enjoyed it, because I could make this a series. I could do like green eyes next and then show green contacts and then complimentary green makeup. It could be fun, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to use my discount code if you're shopping from lens.me. It's Mallory and it will save you 10% off site-wide. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Single on the body, but take on the body, but